Good afternoon. This is John's number 8 speech, and the title of the speech is Get Comfortable with Visual Aids. The objectives of the speech were to select visual aids that are appropriate for your message and the audience, to use visual aids correctly with ease and confidence, and the speech should be from 5 to 7 minutes. John met all of these requirements. I'll start out first with what I liked, some suggestions, and wishing him some luck for his next 2 projects. First of all, great introduction. I like your opening connection to the audience when you ask anybody, hey, does anybody know what DoD IG means? And you immediately connected to your audience. You had good eye contact, and you were able to engage and pull them into what you're about to discuss, even though the topic was very, for me, over my head. I also liked how you had a good background to the subject, so that even though we're not completely familiar with the topic, we at least have a notion of what it's about and kind of took us into the topic that you're about to discuss. You had a good identification of the problems, and you finished with some recommendations. I liked your phrase, I don't even remember what the exact sentence was, but it was like a colonoscopy, and I just thought that's a good way to tie in government innuendo with something that we can all relate to, or at least most of us. The last thing I'd like to say is you're very comfortable with your slides. Even though you had a lot of information going on, you knew what your slides were about. And so this takes me to the next segment of my evaluation, so I have some charity on it because I don't understand all the nuances of what the requirements are for your presentation, like what you're required to have in your slides. With some of this, please just take it for what it's worth. That being said, your title, I think you can shorten it. For example, you could say non-compliance with the Navy's ERP and my recommendations. I think that'll also give a good focus on what your objective of the speech is, because I didn't really understand until later on in your speech what you were trying to accomplish. So if you can kind of suggest that in your title somehow, I know it's difficult because of the jargon, that might help. Also, you had visual slides which were informative. I thought some of them, that being said, you have requirements to put on there, it could be shortened up with less data and perhaps some more pictures or something to liven up the black and white text. And the last thing is, there's a lot of information, a lot of findings. I wasn't so sure as to why it was. I didn't see any root causes, or I don't even know if there is anybody that's done the root cause analysis to determine why the Navy is non-compliant. So if you could find something about, why is the Navy obligated all this money? Is it because there's no training? Is it because there's no awareness of the requirements? So something along those lines might have helped understand what the basis of your recommendations. I look forward to your last 2 speeches, and good luck with your thesis. It seems like it's a pretty hard and involved topic. Thank you.